Hello. Just seeing what's going on. It was a bit spitty earlier. I think it's okay. We've got some, these are called catkins, are they? See these on this tree? Well, there's some nearer ones. So spring is definitely happening, as you can see. I'll show you some catkins close up in just a second. Oh, getting quite warm. It's 12 degrees. I put this coat on today. It's got a bit of a lining. It's all very nice, but a bit too warm, I told you, really. Nice though. So yeah, catkins. There you go. So, won't be long, we'll be in spring. We're touching upon spring, and it's the middle of Feb. I got me Thai massage tomorrow, which is, as I'm recording this, it's Thursday today, so it's obviously Friday morning. I've decided I normally have half an hour, which is about all I can manage. And for some silly reason, she said last time, half hour? I said, you know what, let's have an hour. See what you can do in an hour next time. So yeah, tomorrow morning, Friday morning, an hour. So we'll just see. But I got such a pain in my neck that, anyway, the hour might be well spent. And she's always very good. She always says, she don't talk a lot of English really, but I mean, she says at the beginning, you have pain? Where? That's what she says. You have pain? Where? And you can say lower back or whatever. And I can touch me neck, there and there. And then she goes, neck and shoulder, yeah. I say, yeah. And then she starts hurting me. So that's tomorrow. But it's all good because I haven't got anything else on the Friday apart from a Chinese in the evening, which would be very lovely. And quiet weekend hopefully. And then Monday I got me bloods booked for my cancer score, which they do every 6 months. So that should hopefully go well, and I'll get the phone call within 10 days after that, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be fine. Here's these little catkins. See? Peaceful. I can hear birds, but right in the distance, funny there's none here. Hello, little black and white. You okay? Yeah, hello. Now, I mentioned that because of the crap weather, it's given me plenty of time to work on my new poetry book, and that's coming on really, really well. And I'm getting to the sort of semi-completed stages. There's still a way to go, but it's I can see that there's an end somewhere in sight, which is great. I've already done the back cover. I've worked out what I'd like on the back cover. I'll show you that now. So yeah, the back cover, just a very short poem there called Respect, a little photograph of me taken a few years back, but I like it. So that's the back cover, and I think I know what the front cover is going to be, but I'll show you that at a later stage. And as I say, we're kind of starting towards the completion of it. I think another month, that'll take us till the end of March, and then a read through, work out any mistakes, amendments, things like that, and if I'm happy, start the old printing process, which is about 6 to 8 weeks. So if we say March, April, May, might get it in May or June, probably June, which is earlier than what I said. I said August, but I didn't realise the weather was going to be so bad, because what I've done, instead of doing my art, I seem to have had a longer break with my art than I intended, but that's fine. I can put pen to paper and ultimately, come on Boats, come on, good boy. Yeah, I put pen to paper and ultimately fingers to keys, and away we go. I wish I didn't wear this coat now. I struggle with my temperature. I know I've said before, but my temperature is kind of all over the place. It's a weird thing because the doctor seems to think I may have long COVID, but they don't know. That's great, thank you very much. So whatever, I'm still having tests for potential of ME, but because I had that lung infection, then COVID, pneumonia, cancer and my heart disease, all in, it was all diagnosed virtually together, or one after the other sort of thing. I know it messed, the pneumonia messed up my temperature gauge. It's off the scale sometimes. It's not too bad now, it's settling down to a degree, but sometimes if I feel a bit chilly I can get really icy cold, and sometimes if I feel warm I can be literally sweltering, you know. Bode, we're going to go this way, my love, it's too wet. I'm looking for ways through, but yeah, it's just a bit rubbish at the moment. So when I get hot, I get breathless. I'm breathless anyway, as you know, but I get more breathless. Bloody cobwebs, I do hate walking through bloody cobwebs. Moan, moan, moan. So really, that's about all I've done. Oh Christ, these cobwebs, what is wrong? That's about all I've done really this winter. I say all I've done, I mean it's good to be creative, and rather than saying, oh, I've done nothing, you know, even that's nice, isn't it, really? I've got a couple of friends who know exactly what they've done. Big, thick, furry dressing gown on, huddled up on the sofa watching Netflix and stuff. Come on, my friend, this way. Come on. Hello. Yeah, so you got to do whatever you do in life. I like to be creative if I can. I've got a lot of stuff in my head, and I always call it emptying my head. I think that's quite important for me to do. Otherwise I end up carrying this stuff around, and then my head eventually explodes, and it's such a mess to clear up, and especially when you've got no head and you're trying to clear it up, you know. Bloody hopeless. The amount of times that's happened, it's embarrassing as well. Last time it was in a shop, couldn't believe it, and they said, "You dirty sod," and I said, "Well, I'm sorry, I carried too much in my head." And she said, "Well, how are you speaking then?" And I said, "Well, there you go, it's ESP, extrasensory perception." And she said, "Do you want a mop and bucket?" I said, "Just a spoon, please, I can scoop it back in and fashion it into the face that I've got, and we're done." I know. Anyway, hope you're having a lovely day. Whatever you're doing, if you're watching Netflix or if you're out on a bimble, try and get out if you can. You know, it's important. I always say, if you can't even get out, just sit outside or sit with a window open. Just take 10 minutes, you know. We need to do that. We should all be doing that. Give yourself 10 minutes a day. Better still 20. Close your eyes for 10 of those minutes. And just breathe deeply. And just witness your thoughts. Don't act upon them. Don't hold on to them. They're not important, they're just thoughts. When you have this quiet time, it's not a time of acting upon anything. It's a time of healing, a time of silence, a nice time, gentle time, quiet time. And you just witness your thoughts come and go, just let them go. And do that every day. 7 days a week. You can't say, "Oh, I haven't got the time." Okay, we're going to make a move. So if you're on my Facebook, you may see the odd poem pop up. You may do, if I decide to pop one or two up. I've done 2 or 3, probably 3 in the last 6 months, so I might do another 1 or 2. Don't want to share too much because it doesn't spoil the book, because when you get it, it's an entirety of the book, and you read it how you want to read it, how slowly, and each poem takes on its own sort of energy. So even if you've already read it, it doesn't matter, you know, how many times have you heard a piece of music, but you still enjoy it next time you hear it. Okay, so we are slowly bimbling our way back to the car, back home for a Slurpee. I can whistle. It just needs to work on, you know. Okay, we'll be back another day, no doubt. Enjoy your day, take care then, and be well.